Hi everyone, Keone here at the Injective Summit. Today we're going to be trying some of the foods that were here at the Injective Summit. And I guess I'll tell you about Monad as well while we're doing it. So we have a bunch of fruits and fresh coconut and some bugs. So I think maybe I'll just start with the fruit because that seems like a good way to start. So we have watermelon, pineapple, and dragon fruit. I guess I'll have some dragon fruit. Oops. That's very nice, very refreshing. But Monad is a fully bytecode EVM compatible layer 1. Monad is a technology project that's bringing several new pieces of technology to Ethereum, which include parallel execution, a completely new database, high performance consensus mechanism, and the idea of asynchronicity between consensus and execution. All right, so this is a silkworm. I'm gonna just go ahead and try and eat it right now. Not bad. Interesting. So I think that this bug actually was a little bit meatier than I was expecting because I thought that it would just be like a potato crisp, like pure crisp, but I can definitely see that it has a little bit of protein to it, which is good. Great. Yeah, Monad started as a technology project a little over 2.5 years ago. And from day one, our goal was to build a performant full solution for addressing the scaling bottlenecks that we observed in Ethereum. That meant addressing all different parts of the stack, not only the execution part, but also the consensus part. Monad is really a comprehensive solution to overall bottlenecks that we see in the system. In particular, when we initially started benchmarking Ethereum and the EVM, we realized that one of the biggest bottlenecks was reading and writing from the database. So we ended up testing many different database backends and ultimately choosing to build a completely new database from scratch, which we now call MonadDB. MonadDB is delivering really high performance state access, which is the single biggest bottleneck for execution. Aside from that, it's not enough just to improve execution on its own. We needed a really performant consensus mechanism as well. And in looking at the different options that were out there, realized that there's still improvements to be made relative to the existing corpus of possibilities. We ended up coming up with Monad BFT. It's a derivative of hot stuff. It has two rounds of communication before finalizing. It has single slot finality, and it has pipelining between different proposals in order to get the most efficient possible ultimate solution. Yes, I'd like to now try some Sala flavored milk. I actually don't know what Sala tastes like, so it'll be good to find that out here. Okay. Similar consistency to milk, much like Monad has the same interface that Ethereum has. Interesting. Interesting. It's a little bit sweet, but not too sweet, which I think is important to have a good balance. Oh boy, this is a kind of squishy. Ooh, this is not what I expected at all. So it feels a little bit like it looks like a croissant, I guess, and it feels like holding a grape. It is not crunchy at all. So when I eat this bug, it's gonna be juicy inside, I think, which is terrifying to think about, but I guess I'm just gonna do it. Oh. I'm sorry for the extended. It was just a little chewy. Yeah, I can see why bugs are mostly protein. That was not. It wasn't as juicy. It looked like a gusher. It really did, but mostly protein. Not too bad. Well, they say you are what you eat. and I just ate a couple of bugs. So, we're still making sure that there are no bugs in the Monad environment before we move to Monad mainnet. It's a really fun, exciting time for our whole team. But yeah, I think it's safe to expect Monad mainnet early next year as our team continues to work out all the kinks and make sure that all the integrations are working smoothly and onboarded. Okay. I thought you said there was no alcohol in this. Thank you, Injective, for having me here and motivating me to eat bugs for the first time. I was pretty scared going in, but they actually turned out quite good. So to more new things.